Hello everyone. Recently we took a trip to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. We stayed at Hyatt Zilara and we had a fantastic trip, and I took some videos of a tour that we took, and it was an excellent tour. We had a great time. We learned a lot. I wanted to put that online so you could share in that adventure. Thank you, and let me start.
What's the growth at the bottom of the bunch? That purple stuff is actually the female part. Okay. You can clean it and eat it like cabbage. Really? Yeah, but I don't like this. I don't like the flavor of it. Oh. But you have to clean it well and eat it like cabbage. It's called the female part of the banana. Deep inside, it has some seed, so you plant banana that way, but it takes too long. It's best to rely on the roots that you see that already started to grow. By the time you chop down the bananas, the roots underneath could be like 40% grown. Now, the vine over here is the second most expensive spice worldwide. It's also the only edible orchid worldwide.
Oh, wow.
With the letter V, vanilla. It blooms 3 times a year. After the third blossom, then there'll be a bean coming out. No wonder why it's called vanilla bean when it comes to the real deal. So it's always best to use dark vanilla instead of clear vanilla.
Yes.
Because clear vanilla, no matter where you get it from, it's always synthetic, not real. In our case, clear vanilla is imported to this country from Mexico. So best to use the dark one. So this is something that you'll be able to find in the village almost everywhere you go. Thanks to Spanish, they brought it from somewhere east of Africa, an island called Madagascar. If you never heard of Madagascar, ask your children about the movies.
Right.
But vanilla was first used as some spice to sweeten drinks and add flavor to food by Mayans and Aztecs in Mexico. See, they discovered it, they invented it. This way, please.
Chicken. Oh, chicken.
Yeah, that's where Louis is supposed to be, but he's cake. Please move down. You guys have it back. Move down a couple of more feet. So you'll be able to see what it says here in Spanish. Canela. Ready? Canela, also known as cinnamon.
Oh.
But remember, cinnamon is the actual bark. So the bark comes off the tree twice a year. So you can either shred it or use cinnamon sticks. Go either or. Go for what? Go for diabetes. Go for low or high blood pressure. It's an excellent anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon also speeds up your metabolism, so it's full of positive things. In Spanish we say canela. This is native to Sri Lanka. So cinnamon is not native, it was brought here. There's another cinnamon that you can get from South America or from China. That's the dark one. That ain't good. So you want the brown one, which is this one over here. See, you scrape the bark off, sun dry it. Also, leaf smells beautiful. Smell it, please. Right here. Oh, yeah. Right here. Right here.
Oh, wow.
This one because it keeps cutting my finger sometimes. Sharp lemongrass.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something good about it. For example, you can use lemongrass for cooking, make sauce. Smells beautiful. And the smell of it is just excellent to keep mosquitoes away.
Oh, okay.
Did you know this?
No.
Anyone here familiar with citronella?
Yes.
What would you use citronella for?
Yeah.
Thank you. What's some citronella made out of?
Lemongrass.
Thank you. So now you know why it smells the same. Smells beautiful, you see? The vines here,
It does smell like a lemon.
they have to grow more and expand themselves. Sweet potato. But this is the real deal. Because I looked on the internet, I did some research about sweet potato. But Come here, sweetie, for 1 second, please. Turn around, please. I want everybody to see your wristband here.
Oh.
American sweet potato is kind of orange color. Right? You see? Maybe not as bright as her bracelet, but kind of there. Our sweet potato, thank you, my love. Our sweet potato is purple outside, and inside when you open it, it's the same color just like my short.
Oh.
So you boil this or you fry it. You eat it either or. When you fry it, you add a pinch of salt, and it tastes better. Sweet potato, so this is more upper class, you know, when they fry it. Now, this one over here, come here, please. Give your phone to your husband. So you will
Didn't want to do that.
twice right here, then smell your hands.
Ooh.
Smells good, eh?
Is that right?
Yes, it is. She's good, you see? She knows everything about food, so you leave her in the kitchen from now on. Right, oregano is one of the main ingredients also when you go to Pizza Hut. What do you think is best, Pizza Hut or Domino's?
I don't need either.
You don't eat it. Domino's or Papa John's? I'm with you. I like Papa John's better. You know why? Because Papa John's sponsors my favorite baseball team in America, which is New York Yankees.
Yeah.
So this coming season, 2021, just before the season starts, you download that promo code. Flood proof. So this is what we call in Spanish trapiche. It's ancient, right? Antique, old and valuable. So they don't want this to continue to get wet. So this is why they build a canopy, so that we have something to talk about for a few more 100 years, you know? Now, one thing I would like to reveal. This beautiful island was Spanish colony from 1492 pretty much until 1765. So not only Spanish took over the island, but they also went to Africa. And from Africa they brought in, of course, men and women, which they made slaves. So when Spanish brought in Africans, they made a deal with them. And the deal was, if an African man works in the sugarcane field, right, 20 years, he will get his freedom. Or if there was an African woman pregnant from a Spanish man, she was supposed to be free before her baby was born. So some of them slaves, when free, fled to the west part of the island because there was no slavery, no Spanish, and the land was just free. Allow me to tell you, that's how Haiti became Haiti. Years later, Spanish believed they already achieved or accomplished what they wanted. They felt no need to stay on the island. They left. Then French came over. So this island then became French colony from 1765 until 1804. In 1804, our neighbor country, Haiti, Haitians managed to kick French off this island. So Haiti became first black country to gain an independence. And they got it by themselves. That's when they kicked Napoleon and his people out of the island. Then Napoleon himself went to Louisiana, New Orleans, USA, because he already knew Louisiana was French colony. Louisiana had back then French influence. Then they sold it to the United States of America. That's when former president of the US, Thomas Jefferson, bought Louisiana from France. Then in 1822, Haiti invaded the unorganized Dominican Republic. So Haiti took power of the whole island 22 years until 1844. There was a war between Dominicans and Haitians on the southwest part of the island. Dominicans won the war 27th of February, 1844. Ever since, two countries, same island, two different languages spoken on the same island. Haiti, Dominican Republic. Spanish, French. But in reality, our Dominican Spanish is broken Spanish. French spoken in Haiti is also broken French. It's called Creole, which is a mix of French and African languages mixed together. So every year we celebrate our independence from Haiti on the 27th of February. It's a big day in our history, as big as 4th of July in America. But the good news here is Dominicans and Haitians, right, we get along well. All over our Dominican territory, they are more than 2 million Haitians. So they come across, they came over, willing to work in the sugarcane fields. They are willing to do any sort of jobs Dominicans will say no to. They do their jobs right. They do it fast, always there. And of course, they do it cheaper. So they come here 6 months, a year, or maybe a year. Then they decide, go back to Haiti with their pockets full of money. So their family feels very fortunate. So Dominicans and Haitians, we get along well. However, our Dominican president, the president of Haiti, plus the prime minister in Haiti, them three seem not to like each other. Why am I using the word seem? Apparently, because they are politicians. So when they are in front of a camera, when they are talking on TV, delivering a speech, they are pretending they don't like each other because they have a business behind that we don't know, or they don't want us to know about because they are politicians. So I believe, no matter where you're from, if you are a hardworking woman, hardworking man, you have respect for people, you have good sense of humor, you will get along with everybody no matter where you came from. Now, if you don't accomplish all the above, at some point you have issues with your neighbors or friends or your own sister or your own brother. That's the key. So ladies and gentlemen, we just dipped his finger, glue made out of papaya and sugarcane sap. You guys know sugarcane already. Do you know papaya? Okay. In just a minute, these cigars, right, are 80% ready to smoke. Not 100% yet, so they're not ready to smoke yet. This is why he had to put them in the box, right? Then the box is meant to be closed well before he places it onto cigars press. Check it out. They should last at least 45 minutes. So this way, cigars will get a shape they must have, right? And held tight like that, the air inside of them is gonna have to come out. So the cigars will be slightly thinner and more solid. Just like the ones in the other box, which already been pressed 45 minutes. You see? Slim. You can tell, solid. Also soft outside, just like a baby bone. But not ready to smoke yet. Not before he wraps each one of them individually with another tobacco leaf. That will be the fourth leaf used in every one of them. Now, the outer leaf on our premium cigars is normally imported all the way from Cameroon, Africa, and 10 years old. Now, watch what he's doing now. He's taking the middle vein out of the tobacco leaf. When it comes to hand-rolled cigars, this do not apply. They always take it out just like he did. Otherwise, the cigar will have gap in between. So you won't be able to puff it, you won't be able to smoke it. So what they do is, they take it out, they keep it to the side. This is what has 75% of the nicotine in every tobacco leaf, right? So this is what they use to make cigarettes. So cigarettes are not made in the village, but in Santo Domingo, the capital city. So people come here to buy it. They take it away to make cigarettes for this. In other words, hand-rolled cigars are the best of the worst, or the lesser of all evils. And the reason why they are 25% nicotine versus 75. You see? Cigars made by hand or made out of the leaf. but from the middle vein, which they call the spine of the tobacco leaf. So he makes all kinds of cigars, size, shape, and flavor. This one over here is a bit big. Maybe for someone that would like to have 1 week or two, you know? Very good. The cigar that he's about to complete is called Corona. It's like the beer you get from Mexico. Has always been named like that before coronavirus. It has nothing to do with coronavirus. Yeah, because now everything is COVID, you know? You have a headache, COVID. You trip, COVID. You see it? With red label on means the cigar is medium. Cigars will come to you with white, red, or black label. So when they are handmade, that's how they tell them apart. Cigars with white label, light. Red, medium. Black, strong. So what makes cigars stronger than others? That has to do how many years given to the tobacco leaf when they age than the cigars were made out of. The older, the stronger. The younger, the lighter.
Do the leaves from different countries taste different because of the soil and
They taste different. This is why they came up with the idea and having or making cigars flavored with the essence of cherry, vanilla, such and such. So this is a little